Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I just put a video in for you on YouTube how to make this lovely summer dress. Today I'd like to show you, in case if you're not satisfied with this very simple slit that I put in the front of the dress in, how you can put a nice braid trimming, a nice edge onto it. If you don't want to put it on this dress, maybe you have another dress, a skirt or some trousers where you like to put this particular braid trimming onto. So let me show you what I want to do with this. The edge of this slit is not quite as I would like to have it. It's a bit boring for me. That's why I bought this particular braid, and I also bought some cordle to later on pull into these holes that are there. Normally you would flap those braids over, but on this particular one the edge will not fringe out. That's why I don't need to do this. I can just start like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch this braid very small, only on the edge, onto my slit. So all the holes of the braid are not covered and fully to be used for the cordle which I want to pull in. So as you can see, all I do is I lie these two materials over with each other. It's just about 2 millimeters, that's all it is, because I sure want to see all these holes staying open. And that's very easy and very nice to do, as you got a finished edge already on your slit from your material, and you got this nicely finished off braid. Just lie it on and just stitch over with a big stitch that you have on your sewing machine. Go all the way to where your slit started, and there we slightly have to change it when you get to the top now, as we have to go around the corner to go back down on the other side. That means now we have to take this braid and slightly lie it over, practically so the other edge of the braid is evenly with the seam that you have. But you still follow to stitch on that left edge, as you see. And there we got to do a fold over to a little corner. So go sideways there a little bit. You will not see this when it's finished. It looks all even. Now decide on how high you want to turn this. And in my case, as I want the holes to be evenly parallel to each other, I not only put this corner now in position, I also look if my pattern of the braid is even together there. So I go to this first corner, now go to the top corner. You could also stitch straight across if you wish, and then later on do the corner on the top. That is, if you're not very firm with doing this, would be slightly easier. But you can also do it this way by holding it or pinning it. I could have put some pins in as well to show you differently. Okay, and now I again have to go sideways, sloping towards my finished edge. I'm just checking to make sure my design of the braid is even, and then all I do is go back down on this side now. Material and the braid are overlapping approximately by 2 millimeters, and I just stitch all the way down to the end. Just that little effect with that braid already gives that slit a total different look. I could even leave it like that if that's what I want, or what you want. If you have a different braid without any holes, then this could look just fantastic already. And here, as I mentioned before, the material doesn't fringe out, so I just cut it off here and I stitch it on all the way to the bottom. And you can see already that has a total different effect on the edge and really looks nice. You can check your corner again. Maybe you want to stitch over it or just go sideways. That's up to you how you want to do this. Here you see my silk cordle in light blue that I bought. And I will just show you different ways of putting this in. I decided I am going to only put it in a little bit down the braid, not all the way to the bottom. And looking at the holes, I think I would like to go into every fourth hole that I got. Of course, you can make this much closer, or maybe your holes are farther apart from the start. You must see and work this out, but that's so nice. You can always change this at any time or pick a different color. My plan at the moment is why I bought this light blue one. I got a light blue belt and a brooch in that color as well. So I want to wear it with this same colored belt and the brooch, and that's why I'm putting this light blue cordle in right now. And maybe if I want to wear some green shoes as an example, then I might wear a green belt and so on, and I change this around. So this is so nice with this particular braid. If you can get one with holes like that, you can change the look of your particular dress all the time. Or one day you just leave the cordle out completely and you got your slit with a beautiful edge done. No matter how you're going to wear this and change it color-wise around, I promise you it will really look gorgeous, as you will find out when you do it like that. So I only put a couple of more in and we look at it. That's what I mean. I only pulled in around half of the length of my slit, and now I'm going to try my dress on, and I will decide if I just put a little loop in the end of this in, because no matter what I do and how I do it, it still is transparent, it's still open, and it still has a beautiful effect, especially now with that braid on. So as I said, maybe on the bottom I just do a loop, or maybe I will cut it off and stitch it with a hand onto one part in the back. And exactly the same, I have to think about it, what I do here on the top where the slit starts. Maybe I only do a loop, or maybe I pull it to the left side and stitch it on. However, have a look in your wardrobe and decide where you would like to do a little change on a slit like this. Bye for now, and thank you for watching.